Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of pre-approval if you're a home buyer. This is true if you're a first-time home buyer, it's true if you're a second-time home buyer, and anywhere on down the line after that. Pre-approval is going to be the first step. I know a lot of people will think, oh, I'll go out, I'll look for a house. When I find that house, then I'll contact a lender. Well, that's something you can do, but if you choose to go that route, first of all, you don't know if the houses you're looking at are something you're going to be approved for. Therefore, you might be getting your hopes up for something and then find out that that's not in your price range. So it avoids that just disappointment and just that letdown. Second of all, when you find that home you really want, it allows you to move quickly and put that offer on the table for that house as soon as you can. Pre-approval isn't a hard process. It really doesn't take a long time. However, it does entail talking to a lender, waiting for them to get back to you, maybe if they're busy or if it's a week and that they don't have business hours. Now you're stuck waiting till Monday morning to talk to that lender to get that pre-approval. Maybe it delayed your offer being on the table a day or two, and in the meantime, somebody else came in there and snatched up that house. This prevents that from happening. So, if you want to be pre-approved, and I strongly encourage you to do so, what do I need to do? Well, you can call any local lender, banks, any mortgage lender in your area. I'll talk more about the local thing a little bit later, but when you call that person, it's going to be about a 15 to 20-minute long phone call. Okay, so it's not that hard, it's not that long. But if you want to make that process move even a little more quickly, and I know we all do because we have to get on to the next thing, here's a couple of things you can do that you can have in front of you that'll just make that process a little more efficient. Number one, that lender is going to need to know your social security number. Okay. They're also going to need to know employment verification for at least the previous 2 years. So have those things ready. Have pay stubs ready. Have your tax returns for 2 years prior to this ready. Also, have your bank statements ready. That lender's going to want to need to know what you have in your savings account, what you have in your bank account. That way they know what you can put in a down payment and what you can anticipate being able to pay for when it comes to the closing cost of the home. Another very important thing, usually if you're a first-time home buyer, I know some young couples out there will have a parent, a grandparent, or someone else in their family. It must be a family member that's going to gift them money. If that's happening for you, let that lender know that right away. Okay. The other thing I would strongly encourage you to do is any lender approving a mortgage or even settlement services, they are going to want to see that money, that gifted money in your account at least 60 days prior to the closing. So if you are getting gifted money from a relative, my best advice to you is to move that money to your account as quickly as possible. Don't wait until you've found the house. Do that now. Okay? So we talked about the things you would need. I also want to let you know they will be doing a soft credit check. They'll just check your credit score. This isn't something that will really affect your credit score in any way, but your lender's going to need to know your credit score. So you have all those papers that I just mentioned in front of you. Now, who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters. You're going to call someone in the local area. Now, why should you be calling a lender in the local area? Well, number one, any lender in the local area is going to know the market. They know the ins and outs and the ups and downs of your local market, as opposed to someone you're calling that's out of state or somewhere else. Number two, it's simply ease of access, and it just helps the process move a little quicker. If you need to get documents to somebody and the lender you called is out of state, now you've got to run back to your office, figure out how to use the fax machine or how to scan something in and attach it to an email. If it's a local lender, you can just stop by their office on the way home from work, here are the papers you need, and go and move on with your day. So local lenders are going to be best. Also, when it comes down to the approval of the mortgage, once you've made that offer, it's just much easier to work with somebody in the local area. It just in terms of getting back to them quickly and them just being able to move the process along, local lenders are always best. So those are the things you need. Those are the things you need to bear in mind. So get those papers together if you're looking at being a first-time home buyer or anywhere down the line, and go ahead and call a lender. If you have any questions about what lender to call, you can certainly send me an email. The link is on the Facebook page here. Send me an email. If there's somebody you know that is looking at buying a home for the first time and might need help with that process, feel free to share this video with them. I'd love to help you with any questions. Feel free to contact me. Thanks.